What's up, everybody? You already know what time it is. It's your boy Kevin with a whole lot in that podcast. And I just want to say this. Hey, Chreece 2024 was an awesome experience. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and talk about the good, the great, and the ugly. So I'm gonna start it just like this. Thank everybody who was a part of Chreece. Thank everybody who put Chreece together. Thank all the organizers. Thank everybody who came together in the city, in the Midwest, across the nation. That came together and just made Chreece 2024 an awesome experience. Thank Fountain Square. Thank the police department. Just thank everybody for keeping it a great event, keeping it safe, keeping it friendly, keeping the vibes great, keeping everything smooth sailing. I just want to thank everybody. Thank you, Square Cat Vinyl, for allowing me to utilize your space. Thank you, Chreece, for letting me be an unofficial member, a part of Chreece, because I wasn't a part of Chreece. I'm not a media personality within Chreece this year, but hopefully next year I will be a staple within Chreece. I'm gonna speak it into existence. But I just want to give everybody a huge round of applause because Chreece 2024 was an awesome experience. Chreece 2024 was great because it lets you know that Indianapolis, there is a huge, and not just huge, but an awesome, dope, excellent music scene here in the city. And I really want to just say art in general, because art in general isn't just about music. It's about the vendors who create awesome products and who's able to show off the world their awesome products. It's also about talented artists in general, people who can use their pen, use their hand, and create dope things. And you know what I like to do is I just like to highlight Chreece. It was dope. It was awesome. I can't complain about it. My only complaint about Chreece was somewhere within the 2-3 hour mark of me being down at Chreece, something happened with my computer. That's the only negative that I have with Chreece. And I'm mad because I had so many dope interviews where I don't know why. I think I know why. So I had to switch the entire setup of how I started recording. Like I have a whole new software, whole new setup. I did a lot of learning, a lot of deep diving. But somewhere, this is my ugly. The only ugly for me is I have a lot of videos but no audio. And as far as having a whole bunch of, if you're interviewing people, the main thing of interview is audio, right? So what's sad is I have a lot of interviews and the audio just kicked out. So that's really the ugly for me. That was the ugly. That was my ugly where just somewhere just my computer just stopped communicating with my soundboard. So I have a lot of visuals but no audio. But hey, you know what I know? You know what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a dope ass segment, a dope ass YouTube page. A dope ass video, just me explaining how great Chreece is. And really, Chreece is dope for the city because it shows how well we could be. It shows how well that when the city comes together as one, everybody across town, everybody trying to attain the same goals, we all came together as one and just united and just showed how great the city of Indianapolis is. We are a great city. We are a great whole city. And what I like about Chreece is we're able to do things like this and really put it all together as one, where we highlight our local artists and get everybody involved with our local artists, an entire community involved with our local artists. And I just don't want to say entire community. I want to say this. I want to say this is where they gave me the flyer for Kiana. I was like, oh shit, that's my buddy. But I just want to say, man, it's dope how we're all able to come together as one and do something great for the city. Now, I love the fact how just so many local artists just put put aside all of put aside everybody wanting to be the best, just came together and just showed love. And I always say the city is missing unity. The city is missing unity. I don't know how I didn't know that my shirt was flipped up the entire day. But it's all right. The white is a great accent. But I love how the entire city showed unity, and it was just a great networking event. And what I want to do is, I just like highlighting it because I do feel like I always say that Chreece, when I always say that within the city, it's a lack of unity. I say that a lot. And why I say that's because it's not just the artists. We need not just Fountain Square to have to be able to host Chreece, but let's just say we have another music festival in the wintertime in Fountain Square, or somewhere downtown, like where we can able to just like somewhere downtown. We have another music festival. If we got the heaters, we can do a music festival downtown. We can do a music festival in Broad Ripple. We can do a music festival out west. We can do a music festival far east side. Like, it's so many different avenues and different places where we can do different type of festivals to highlight our city. And that's all what I'm looking for is I want the city to be highlighted. I want Indianapolis as a whole to be highlighted because there is so much great talent here. There is so much camaraderie in the city. There is so much dope things, and let's just continue to make it grow. Like, let's continue to make it grow. And I didn't realize that I was at year one at Chreece. I didn't know that 2015. I thought I went there 2016, but no, I went there 2015. So I went there year one of Chreece. I always kept saying I went to the second one, but no, I went to the first one. So just to be able to see the growth, just to be able to see like different artists from across the Midwest. We had Joey H. I forgot what his band was called. That's an interview that I'm mad. My computer corrupted on his video. I don't know where his entire video went. I apologize to Joey H. But I do have the audio. I'm gonna post that on a later date. But he came from Columbus. I kept saying on the interview, I kept saying Cleveland. I do remember I kept saying Cleveland. He said Columbus, but I just Columbus, Cleveland. I just kept saying Cleveland. Now I finally got it right. Like, oh shit, you did say Columbus. Okay, but yeah, just to see acts like that. My boy Oddity, he's a local. He's a Hoosier, but he moved away to Colorado, then he moved to Florida, and it's great to see him be able to, hey, no matter what, he gonna come here and show love to the city, come here and grace us with his presence, grace us with his dope ass music, and I love that. I love that. Once again, that we just come together as one. We continue to come together, and I just want us to continue to grow. I want Chreece to continue to grow. I don't want it to be I truly don't want it to just be like a once a year thing. I feel like at this time of the year, Chreece should be like a stepping stone. I do feel like Chreece is as great as it is. This needs to be a stepping stone for our new artists. And I feel like with Chreece, we need to get some of our see, this is Joey H right here. I don't know where, I just got to end of the interview. Like, I don't know what happened, but that's Joey H. We need to get like some of these artists need to just start opening up for the major concerts. Like, I feel like every major concert here, I'm gonna delete this video, all my asses. But every major concert that comes here, we should have a local artist open up. I don't care who it is. Every single national act that comes here should be an artist from Chreece. Like, that's how it should be. Hey, this artist was at Chreece. This artist performed at Chreece. Yada yada. Like, they got to open up, and that's just the way to highlight our city. Like, we need to have a way where, hey, you know how they say you got to check in. That we need to have that here in Naptown. It needs to be a thing where, for now on, people got to check in to come here. Like, I don't care if you come here to perform your music, but when you come here, you got to rock with somebody here in the city. You got to either check in with the radio station. Because you performing or going to a club for your paid events. Now it gotta be something on top of that. You gotta do an interview with somebody. You gotta go do something with somebody here in the city, and it ain't gonna be the same old people. It should be a rotation. Where, Like with me, I would love to interview some dope ass artists, some national artists, but I don't want to be just me because I am not the only media personality here in the city, and it should be Tree should be just be like a either it should be the culmination of something or the beginning of something. Like it's either one or the other. Like, hey, can we go from Chreece? And since Chreece is in August, it should go from Chreece. Then you got the classic. Some artist from Chreece should perform something big at Classic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But hey, I just feel like Chreece is dope. That was my little tangent. But Chreece is dope. Chreece is fun. And I love the fact that we're all, like, everybody's able to come together as one and just do great things. That's what I love about Chreece is we all came together as one and did great things. We need to continue to do these things. We need to continue to grow because, man, this is a dope ass city. Like Indianapolis, we have such great talent here, and people just don't know how much talent that we have. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Hey, we the best." Like this, but because we can be better. We can be better. But you know what though? I'm not gonna. This not the time to shit on the city. This is the time to just recognize how great we are. Cause we are great. We are a great city, and people can't rock. I feel like nobody can rock with us. We are the crossroads of America. So if we continue to highlight that, hey, welcome to Chreece. Chreece 2025, crossroads of America, where all music come here. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And we get like a bunch of local artists. Let's make it a 3-day event. Let's make it a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then with Sunday it being like with the combination of Sunday next year, it being a national act performing. That'd be so dope if you have Chreece Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but Sunday is like a national act is performing at the fairgrounds. That'd be so dope. Like, hey, you put the money up, everybody go perform, and then they just pick like 3 or 4 artists to perform to open up for that. To open up for that person. It'll be that's just something dope because it'd have been nice if everybody could have seen Currency and them Franchise Boys. They were, but it'd be dope to have like a national act like that. They be the Sunday artist or the Sunday artist around 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, everybody go here and watch them perform. That'd be so dope. But other than that, man, Chreece was dope. Chreece was great. I loved how it was. I loved everything about Chreece. We need to continue to make this grow, continue to grow. Hey, everybody that was a part of Chreece. And I ain't gonna lie, probably my 2 favorite performances of Chreece. I don't want to do 2 favorites, but Joey H and his crew, because he was so hype, and just being able to see Jet Santiago perform, like, because I was familiar with his music because I told him I listened to him before. I seen him on the Midwest League top 10 artists in the city, so I'm like, let me go check everybody out, and he was pretty nice. But just to see him perform like in person, that makes it dope because I love when people like that. Like I love when the artists bring energy to the stage, and just. Them 2 was my them 2. It was a highlight seeing them. Joey H because he's not from here, and Jet because he just from the city and he's making moves. And damn, I'm shitty. I lost all his audio too. That's kind of messed up. Like, man, I down there cried Saturday night when I all that audio. I came home, opened my laptop and was just like, click the first video and just like, I don't hear shit. That was like a a true downer. That was a downer. But you know what? We ain't talking about it. We talking about, hey, I was still able to connect with all these people. I was still able to, just network. And that's what it was all about for me. So for me, I'm just happy that the city was great. The city, we made major moves. Everybody rock with us. Everybody know that Indianapolis is a dope ass city. They know that we got great artists. We got great talent. We got great, I don't want to call them vendors. We got great artists because, being able to like D-Rugs, drugs, it's not drugs, D-Rugs, them are dope as hell rugs. I want to get me one made. I gotta reach out to him because I won't want to say a whole lot of nap on there. Get a whole lot of nap rug made. That's gonna be so dope. But other than that, man, how y'all feel about Chreece? I just think it was an overall great experience. I can't complain on anything about it. It was dope. It was fun. It was energetic. Just being able to walk around and just see different people within the city, just walking around, being a part of this event, because this is one of the marquee events for our city. We always have different events that come here, but as far as like a local event, this is and should be the marquee event for the city, like Black Expo, how that used to be, Circle City Classic. Chreece should now be like the marquee event of the city. That should be it. Like, other than that, man, we doing great things, and I'm just happy that the city is still able to just come together. Shout out Oreo Jones. Shout out. I mean, it was I think I said his name right. I do it all because I know it. Shout out everybody that's just a part of Chreece. I want to get everything right. Shout out everybody a part of Chreece because, that was so dope. It was a dope experience. And, next year, man, next year I'm going to be a part of it. I'm speaking into existence. Next year I'm going to be a part of it. I'm just sitting here looking it up. Oh, man, but shout out, like I said, like I was in Square Cat Vinyl, but shout out Fountain Square Plaza, just Fountain Square in general, the Hi-Fi upstairs, and the Annex, Stone Tree Studios, Atomic Bowl, White Rabbit. Hey, I want to shout out everybody. Shout out everybody that was involved in part of Chreece. Like, shout out them franchise boys and currency. Shit, shout out everybody who stopped by on my podcast, everybody who just showed love, everybody who showed love. Who else? Shout out Loso Scooter. Hey, he killed it. He asked me to a street interview. That bad boy was. Hey, I made everybody laugh. I want to make everybody laugh, so I gave him a crazy ass answer. That's what you gotta do sometimes. Sometimes you gotta see like your partner in creation, like your partner in content creation, and just, hey man, what you want, some content? Here you go. Let's get it, and just make some shit happen. Like, so shout out everybody once again. Shout out everybody who's a part of Chreece, but we gonna continue to make this shit rock. We gonna continue to make this shit vibe. Like, man, Chreece is a dope ass experience, and Chreece is nice. Hey, and if you not familiar with Chreece, like if you haven't been to Chreece, I feel like everybody should go next year. Hey, Chreece 2025. Let's sell it out all the way. When I say a whole lot of nap, I'm not just talking about my podcast. I'm talking about everybody that's a part of Naptown and part of Indianapolis culture. So everybody, everybody, let's make Chreece great. Let's pack it out next year. Let's get all of these venues packed out. Let's sell out every venue. Everybody go out here. I want to see every street vendor sold out. I want to see everybody out there just having fun. Everybody out there networking. Everybody out there growing. Everybody out there just showing how great the city is. And let's get it going. Let's get it popping. Like, let's get that shit popping where, next year we do see Chreece finalized with a national, like a national act. Like, just let's get it. Like, let's just have, I want to see a national act here, be here the whole weekend. And it can't be no national, if like what my plan is, it can't be no national act coming here on a Friday, on a Saturday, Sunday, just to perform. Nah, you're going to be here, be a part of Chreece. Have your crew here, a part of Chreece for the whole weekend. Like, shit, just vibe out and, show people what it is. That's what it should be about. That's what it should be about. Like, cause we want to highlight everybody here in the city. We want to highlight everything. We want to highlight everybody. Let's get it, baby. You already know what time it is, man. Thank everybody who's a part of Chreece. Thank everybody who helped the city grow. Everybody who's highlighting the city. Everybody who's showing that Indianapolis is not a sleepy city. Man, we got great things popping. We great. So let's get it, baby. Let's go. You already know what time it is. It's a whole lot in that podcast. Thank everybody who's a part of Chreece. Thank you. Let's get it, baby.